Hey guys, it's Tom Barton from TomBartonSports.com. Urban Meyer is out in Jacksonville and, well, couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. We're going to get into that today. Please, if you like this, comment below. I'm sure you guys have a lot of comments on this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. That helps us out. And go check me out at Tom Barton Sports over on Twitter, TomBartonSports.com. And we also have a couple of podcasts, Believe in Betting at Tom Barton. And you also, if you type in Tom Barton in the podcast, I do an Ivy League show as well. All right, guys, let's get into it. Urban Meyer is out. And like I said, couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Look, at the end of the day, it's all about respect with Urban Meyer or lack thereof. And what do we expect with him? Fighting with Marvin Jones, one of the team leaders, a wide receiver, going out in front of all the assistant coaches and making them defend their resume, saying, you guys are all losers, but I'm a winner, right? That's what he said. Then you go out there and you make James Robinson officially, oh yeah, he's out because of an injury. You make him go on television, defend that, and go, well, you know what? Actually, I wasn't injured. I was benched. Then your franchise quarterback, the guy that's going to be there for the next 10 plus years, hopefully in Jacksonville, your future, you make him go defend James Robinson over you. But what got him fired was kicking a kicker. This is like a Seinfeld episode, right? Wait, you kicked a kicker? Yeah, I kicked a kicker. That's how I got fired. I mean, it is ridiculous when you hear about what Urban Meyer has done. But look, it's lack of respect. Lack of respect for the team leadership in Marvin Jones. Lack of respect for your star running back in James Robinson. Lack of respect for the future of your team in Trevor Lawrence. Lack of respect for your organization and your assistant coaches. Lack of respect for your kicker. Lack of respect for another human being while if you're kicking a kicker. But should we be shocked? Urban Meyer doesn't respect his wife, which we all saw right up front. Urban Meyer is not a respectable guy. Urban Meyer is the jerk we all knew. He is a jerk. When he took the job, one of the things I said about Jacksonville, I said, man, I just hope he doesn't ruin Trevor Lawrence. Not because he doesn't have a good football IQ, because he's just a nasty guy. He's a mean person. He's just someone nobody likes. Nobody likes Urban Meyer. He's a jerk. And well, you know what? You institute a jerk into your system, and this is what you get. And remember, they chose him over guys like Eric Bieniemy and Brian Dable, and they chose him over Robert Saleh. They made a mistake. Jacksonville moved on. Right now, they were looking for the right excuse, and they had plenty. This was the excuse that they needed, and it's good for Trevor Lawrence. It's good for James Robinson. It's good for the Jacksonville fan base to get rid of the cancer that is Urban Meyer. And yeah, I called him a cancer because that's who he is. He's just a nasty, terrible human being. That's what we know. He treats people poorly, and he treats people poorly in just about every stop that he's had. Anybody that followed his coaching career through college would have told you this is Urban Meyer. I mean, we know this is who he is. So it shouldn't be any shock there. But it's a good thing for Jacksonville's fan base. Look, get rid of him now. Give you a little time. You go out there. I don't care if they win or lose games from here on out. But get that negativity out of the head of guys like Trevor Lawrence, James Robinson, Marvin Jones, and the future of this team. Get it out of the head of the young players. Look, it doesn't have to be like this. Not everybody at this level is a big fat jerk. Urban Meyer is. Now, with that being said, who do you bring in? Well, I'm already starting to hear the same regular names. The Brian Dables, of course. You look to the college ranks. David Shaw's being brought up. You look at an Eric Bieniemy, maybe a Joe Brady. You're looking across the spectrum, and a lot of people are bringing up different kind of names. Here's the name that I think, and I think it fits perfectly. Byron Leftwich. Look, you can tell me that he's a product of Tom Brady in Tampa Bay, which is perfectly fine. Look, I understand that. But the reality is that Brady didn't look so good in the last couple of years in New England, throwing the ball in this kind of system. Leftwich worked with him really, really well and has taken him up. He's also really respected in this league. And let's not forget, one of the things that Byron Leftwich is exactly what Jacksonville needs. And that's a little bit of a legacy. Look, Jacksonville doesn't have this great overall legacy. I have a Mark Brunell jersey, and that might be it. They don't have this legacy of greatness, this legacy of winning. It's just not there. But Leftwich is tied to that. So you could bring home one of your own. He's a player-friendly coach, which you clearly need. When a fired coach is a hard ass, all of a sudden you need a coach that comes in there. He's a nice guy. Well, he's a nice guy, but he's a well-respected nice guy. And the big thing is, your team is now built around Trevor Lawrence. I think that you need an offensive coordinator and somebody that works well with quarterbacks that can put his arm around a quarterback and say, okay, I'm going to take you to the next level. Byron Leftwich is the next guy. So, guys, look, Urban Meyer might be gone, but it's a good thing for Jacksonville. It's a good thing for Jacksonville's fan base, and it's a good thing for Trevor Lawrence. And let's be honest, it's a good thing for the league because you get rid of that guy. And it's probably a good thing for the world that we don't have to deal with this guy anymore. Hopefully, Urban Meyer will go away, go enjoy his retirement with his wife, or go to the bar and kind of get over it with a couple back, shooting a couple back, maybe doing a little dance with a girl or two. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you like and subscribe below.